one of the downfalls of living in the city slash is currently happening. That's a bit gross. I'm vlogging outside, which is so far out of my comfort zone. Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. If you're not new, welcome back. It's been a while since I have picked up the camera and vlogged. I was just home for the weekend getting my second vaccine shot, so I didn't pick up the camera at all while I was home. And prior to that, I had a bit of an apartment malfunction. I don't really know how else to put it. I'm just gonna explain it. So I originally wasn't gonna talk about it on my channel, honestly, because it kind of grosses me out. But I feel like the content is pretty relatable, and honestly, it's just real life, and it's just one of the downfalls of living in the city, and one of the downfalls of living in an older apartment building, and one of the downfalls of having a ton of neighbors that you don't really know. It's just one of those things. It's nothing I can really control. You guys know me and you know that I show like the ups and the downs on my channel, and I'm very realistic with you guys and I'm very open with you guys, so I don't know why I would keep this from you as well. And it's not even like this huge thing, it's just something that happened slash is currently happening that's a bit gross, that has consumed a lot of my energy lately. So essentially, last week around Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember which day it was, but I think it was Wednesday, I was downstairs getting my mail from my mailbox, and my next door neighbor, who I had never met before, ran into me and she was like, hey, are you new to this floor slash do you live in this apartment? I was like, yeah, I mean, I've been here since December, but I guess that's fairly new. And she was like, yeah, okay, so just to give you like a heads up, I have bed bugs. And I was like, oh, okay. Here I am thinking that she's gonna come up to me and like complain about my noise level, which would have been ridiculous because I don't really ever play music or play things out loud unless I'm in the shower where I play like a podcast or some music. But at that point I could understand, like, because my bathroom directly lines up with her apartment, so I could understand that being too loud. But that's what I was thinking she was gonna come to me and complain about. When she came up to me, I was like, oh no, she's gonna complain about my noise level or something. And then she was like, I have bed bugs, and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. So I just basically, she gave me all the details and I went on my way and she went on her way, and I started thinking about it, and I was like making connections to things that had happened that week in my head. I had been laying in bed twice, this happened to me twice, and watched a bug like crawl across my computer, but it was like the size of a gnat, but it didn't really look like a gnat, but I just thought it was a gnat because I sometimes open up my windows. But it like crawled across my keyboard on my Mac, and I like killed it. And this happened to me twice, and but I didn't think much about it. And then also that week, my boyfriend had woken up one day with like really random like bug bites on his arm. He had like a collection of bites on his, I think it was like his like left arm or something like that, in like a weird pattern. And then he said that they were really itchy, but they didn't look like mosquito bites, and he didn't know if they were like spider bites or something. We couldn't figure out what it was, but he said they were like really annoying and itchy and they kind of hurt. So after she told me that she had bed bugs, I'm starting to like put all of these details that had happened to me over the past week in my head, and I'm like, crap, like I bet I have them too. So I immediately stopped what I was doing. I was headed out to a bookstore. I immediately left the bookstore, came back home, and started checking out my entire apartment. And sure enough, lift up the sheets, and guess what I see? A little critter crawling all over my like little mattress cover. It was so gross. Bed bugs look like a cross between like a gnat and a tick. They're just like a very annoying little bug that honestly typically you can't really see, but I guess this one was big enough for me to see. And so that was now the third one that I had seen in my apartment. So I called my apartment building manager and I'm like, hey, so-and-so just made it aware to me that she had bed bugs. I'm pretty sure I have them too. I literally have a video of them crawling around my apartment on my bed. And she's like, okay, whatever, like we'll send out an exterminator. So an exterminator came out to my apartment on Friday. Was it Friday? No, the exterminator came out to my apartment on Thursday. So this must have happened Tuesday or something. But the exterminator came out to my apartment on Thursday, sprayed my whole apartment down. He said he didn't see any bugs. He said he didn't see anything. He didn't see like a big infestation. I'm assuming since he's an exterminator and this is literally his job, if he saw a big problem, he would let me know. And he would say like, yeah, you need to leave your apartment, whatever. It's perfect timing because I was leaving for the weekend anyways. This happened literally Thursday, and I went home Thursday night to go get my second vaccine. So I was back in Virginia after he sprayed down my apartment, so I could like evacuate the area for 4 days. But it's been a really crazy week. So basically, yeah, to sum it up, I'm not really sure if I have bed bugs, like what the bugs I saw were. They sprayed for it, so I'm hoping that if I did have bed bugs, they're completely gone. They're coming back to spray a second time in 2 weeks. But it's just been this whole disaster, and it's honestly really grossed me out. But everyone just keeps reminding me that it's like a very normal thing that happens in the city, especially when you live in like an older apartment building. It's a walk up, I go to the laundromat, like things can happen. very easily bugs could jump onto anything that I'm carrying up the stairs or on my shoes, and then obviously like take over my apartment. But it's just been like this really gross thing that I've had to figure out. I haven't been staying here for the past week. I've been staying at my boyfriend's apartment because he's been so nice to let me stay there. So I've been like literally living out of this suitcase since Tuesday, I think. And I haven't really been back here since. I've been working out of his apartment. I've been doing everything. I've been back here to grab some things to let the exterminators in. But this is my first time like fully back in my apartment since the whole situation went down. And now that I'm back and now that they sprayed last Thursday, it's now time for me to put everything in like big plastic bags and go to the laundromat and wash everything on high heat. I spent hours researching what is the best way to go about this, and they say to put everything in like big garbage bags, like sealed tight, and then bring them to a laundry machine and wash them on high heat and dry them on high heat. Like literally everything that could potentially be infested with bed bugs. So all of my sheet, all of my pillows, my duvet insert, my duvet cover, all the clothes that were like nearby, all the clothes that were in the drawers that are under my bed, like, everything has to be washed. So that's pretty much what we're doing today. Today is Monday. It's 10:20 a.m. I actually took off work today because I honestly wasn't feeling too great from my second vaccine shot yesterday, and I still am not feeling 100% today. So I just decided to take off work today to kind of get my life back together and to start feeling a little bit better. I just didn't want to stress myself out, and I didn't want to make myself feel more sick. So I did take off work today. Today's Monday, like I said. So I have literally a laundry list of things to do, and I'm super stressed out. Nonetheless, here we are. We're gonna do the damn thing. I made a to-do list of what all needs to get done today. Read it off to you now. I need to go to a Target run for laundry detergent so I can wash everything. I need to put everything in a big garbage bag. I need to write a thing for work. So I actually do have to do a little bit of work today, and that's actually due by tonight. So I need to at some point tackle that. Vlog, edit this vlog, upload this vlog, because my vlog schedule is a little bit off. I typically upload either Sundays or Mondays, and then either Thursdays or Fridays, but yesterday was Sunday and today's Monday, and I won't have a vlog to go up since I haven't been in my apartment and my life has been a literal chaotic mess. So this is a vlog that I'm hoping to film today, edit today, and then upload tomorrow. So if you guys are seeing this on Tuesday, this was filmed on Monday. Then I need to go to the laundromat, obviously, and then I'm gonna deep clean my apartment because they sprayed everything down. So I don't know like what they sprayed, where they sprayed. I don't want to be putting any like toxic chemicals in my body. So I'm just gonna clean like literally my entire apartment, anything that was on the counter, anything that could have potentially be sprayed. Lysol it down. I need to mop the floors. I'm gonna vacuum the floors. Like just make sure, like be extra cautious that there are really no more bugs in my apartment if there were previously, and to make sure that no future bugs come into my apartment. I'm just extremely grossed out. And then two other things that I could potentially do today if I have time. I need to call Spectrum because I upgraded my Wi-Fi service last week, and the Wi-Fi service that I upgraded to is literally exactly the same as my previous Wi-Fi. It's just more expensive, so I'm just gonna downgrade again because there's literally no point to that. And honestly, Spectrum is like a huge pain in my ass, and it's a whole thing. And then I also potentially need to go to Best Buy to make a return because I literally bought this to try to make my Wi-Fi better, and it didn't. So that's kind of the agenda for the day. It's a lot. Taking you with me through this productive day in my life. That's what we're gonna call it, a productive vlog. Welcome to it, welcome back. Something is always going on in my life, I feel like. My life is always some sort of a hot mess, but it makes it interesting and it makes for good content. So, first thing we're gonna do this morning is I'm gonna put everything in laundry bags, like I was saying, divide everything up because I'm gonna have to make multiple trips to the laundromat, and I honestly don't think that I'm gonna get all of it done today. It'll probably be a multiple day situation. But at the very least, I need to get my sheets done and my pillows done and my duvet insert done so that I can like potentially sleep in my apartment tonight. And yeah, so go from there, and then put all my clothes in there. And then after I do all that, I'm gonna actually run out and get a coffee because it's 10:30. Haven't had a coffee yet, definitely need a coffee. And I also need to run to Target to get laundry detergent because I can't wash any of this stuff because I literally don't have laundry detergent. So I'm gonna start with that. Cue the montage clip of me getting rid of the bed bugs.
She wasn't any in summer. Never loved her. I
Alright, the bed has been stripped and all of the pillows and everything are in these garbage bags. I'm going to start with these four at the laundromat because these have like my sheets and my duvet insert and my pillows and everything like that, everything I would actually need. Then I also went ahead and put this bed bug mattress cover, whatever it's called, thing on my bed. My mom bought it for me. It's like supposed to be bed bug resistant. It zips all the way around and then the zipper tucks, so even if there are bed bugs in my mattress or for future potential bed bug infestation, my mattress would be completely safe. So went ahead and did that. I don't know if I mentioned this when I was explaining the bed bug situation, but when the exterminator came in, he said that he didn't see any bed bugs, so she didn't even see any sign of any infestation of bed bugs. Like I said, I did see those 3 bugs that were in my mattress before, but by all means, they could have been some other bug that just coincidentally were there when I found out about the bed bug situation. So it's not 100% for certain that I have bed bugs, but I'm just taking the extra precaution because it just is such a gross situation. And on the off chance that I actually do have them, I just want to take like an extra step to make sure that they're completely gone. So that's why I'm completely cleaning out everything. And that's why he's coming in to spray a second time. That's why he sprayed the first time. We're just like kind of making sure that I did, or if I do and we aren't seeing it, that it gets taken care of. So not 100% certain that this is some sort of huge infestation. In fact, I know for a fact it's not a huge infestation. If anything, it's like a few. But I'm just taking the extra mile to really clean my apartment and wash my bedding, really 100% get rid of them if they even are here. So just figured I'd put that disclaimer in there. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before, but I don't want you guys thinking that this is like some huge infestation and like I'm in here without gloves on or like anything else just doing this. I was literally just cleaning off my bed and I hadn't seen any bugs at all, and that pile of bedding had been on my bed for 4 days. I would assume that if I had a huge bed bug problem, I would have lifted up that pile of stuff and bugs would have flown out, but I literally didn't see any bugs at all. I was literally looking for them. That's a good sign, but like I said, we're just taking an extra precautious approach to this situation and cleaning it all anyways. But I am already freaking exhausted putting all those things in different garbage bags. Also, I'm using so many garbage bags. I feel really bad for having to use this many garbage bags, but you gotta do what you gotta do. In this situation, I have to separate all my clothes too, but I think I'm gonna go get a coffee and run to Target and potentially go get a bagel so I can come back and like refuel myself to put the rest of the stuff in bags, just because this did take a while and I'm already super hungry and I'm not caffeinated, so I'm getting kind of cranky. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go do that while I still have the energy, and then I'll come back here and pack everything else up and then head to the laundromat and do the whole situation. My life is a hot mess, but at least it's entertaining.
These days, it's not easy.
I'm vlogging outside, which is so far out of my comfort zone, but I just went to Tompkins Square Bagel to get a little coffee and a bagel, and then I also went to Target to get laundry detergent, and I also realized that I'm out of deodorant, so I picked that up while I was out. Now I'm headed back home. It is literally so gloomy in the city, which makes me sad because I was just in Virginia where it was sunny and 85 and like literally perfect cool weather. So this is honestly kind of affecting my mood today, but it's fine because I'm gonna be stuck inside for the majority of the day doing laundry anyways, so it is what it is, I guess. Okay, sorry if you can hear the air conditioner in the background, but it's a bit steamy. I got a coffee, like I was saying, on the street. This is from Tompkins Square Bagel. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this coffee because I put Splenda in it, and I forgot that I don't like Splenda, so that was on me. But they didn't have like sweetener or liquid cane sugar, you know what I'm talking about. And then I got everything but the bagel. Holy crap, this looks so good. Let me just give you guys a close-up. Oh yeah, you're welcome. She's beautiful. Gonna eat this, then gonna finish packing up my laundry, then I'm gonna go to the laundromat. Alright, it's a bit later. I know my hair looks crazy because I just put dry shampoo in it, so please ignore that. And it's like randomly very curly at the end because it was in a bun, but actually I need to fix that because that's gonna drive me nuts. Hold on. I love dry shampoo, but I also don't love it because when you're blonde, it leaves quite the aftermath of dryness and little gray white shadow situation. So now that's gone. A bit later, I went to the laundromat. I did all my laundry. That was honestly a bit stressful just because I had literally so many bags to go down to do. Also, for a Monday, the laundromat was packed, which I wasn't expecting that. Typically, it's packed on the weekend, which is understandable because people don't work on the weekends. But for some reason, it was really packed today, and there were only like a few of the bigger washing machines open, which are the ones that I needed because I was washing like heavier items like pillows, my duvet, sheets and stuff like that, like bulky items that wouldn't fit in the small washing machines. So that was a little bit stressful, but I successfully washed it. It's on my bed, don't worry. Mattress pads on my bed, I cleaned my floor. I literally just cleaned up pretty much my entire bedroom. Mopped the floor, I vacuumed the floor, Lysoled things down, cleaned up in little cracks and corners. Now all I need to do is make my bed, just because I just feel like this place was like kind of gross. And doesn't help that I potentially have the bed bug situation, so just went ahead and like did a deep clean of my bedroom. I need to go ahead and put that on my bed. Let me show you what my main area looks like because it is literally a hot mess. This is the current situation in like my main living area. These are clothes that I plan on washing next. These are all dirty clothes, shoes that I want to wash. All of my white clothes that were underneath my drawers / that were also dirty. And then this. These were all the clothes that were under my beds. Basically, the exterminator said that all the drawers under my bed need to be cleared out and put in bags and then washed and stuff like that. So this is all the clothes that was under my bed. Honestly, a lot because this is going to take multiple trips to the laundromat throughout the week to complete, but I guess it has to be done at the end of the day. So this will be taken care of later on in the week. I'm just going to start with this later on tonight for now, but wanted to kind of like update you guys because I feel like I hadn't picked up the camera in a minute. It has been a pretty productive day so far. Let's check the to-do list to see what we have left / what we have completed today. All right, so Target run for laundry detergent done. Vlog, currently in the middle of it, so I'm just gonna check it off as done. Put laundry in garbage bags, done. Clean apartment, kinda done. I still need to clean this like main living space. But honestly, the bags are everywhere and there's just so much in this space that I feel like I need to empty it out / get the bags away before I even attempt to mop it or vacuum it or anything like that because it's just going to continue to look cluttered. So I might put that off for a different day, but at least my bedroom's clean, so I'm just going to mark that as done for now. So on my list of like things that I could possibly do, I have a Best Buy return on here, and I might honestly go ahead and do that now while there's still daylight / while it's not raining, because I'm feeling a little bit claustrophobic, which is interesting because I haven't been in my apartment all week, so it's a little bit concerning that I feel like already claustrophobic in my apartment when I've only been here for a few hours, but I'm just feeling a little bit stuffed up in here. So I honestly may go for a walk to Best Buy to make that return. I also have an Amazon return that I need to make. I bought my own mattress cover before my mom bought me a mattress cover, so I'm going to return the one from Amazon that I ordered because I put the one that she bought me on instead. So I need to go ahead and make those 2 returns. I might stop by Barnes & Noble's because the Best Buy that I go to is in Union Square, and there's a Barnes & Noble's in Union Square, and you guys know I've been super into reading lately, and I need to pick up a new book. I know that I need to get out of my apartment. I know that I need some exercise just because I am feeling a little bit stir crazy, but I'm also kind of feeling lazy, so to be determined. Break up my day a little bit, but it's been pretty productive so far. I feel like I've gotten a lot done. I feel like my life is slowly but surely coming back together a little bit, minus all of the garbage bags in my living space. That stresses me out, but at least my apartment is getting clean again and things are starting to come back together. Slowly but surely I'm getting my life together. Slowly but surely. Also drinking a Celsius. Duh, watermelon is the best flavor. No one can fight me on that. I know there are a ton of other flavors that people like, but personal opinion, watermelon is the best, and if you've never tried it, definitely highly would recommend. But drinking this because I just needed a midday boost / midday pick-me-up, and I feel like I always need to be drinking something, and I already finished my coffee from this morning, so this is the next best option. I should probably drink water after this, but you know, here we are.
Cause you say you don't need me, living in the summer, it didn't last too long, and Lord never loved her. I love the way she calls, whoa, these days it's not easy.
I'm awkwardly squatting on my floor because this is the only space with good lighting right now because it's very gloomy outside New York. but I just got back from doing the UPS return, Best Buy return, and I stopped by the bookstore as I showed you guys in the little clips. I picked up the Midnight Library. I've heard really good things about it. I feel like a lot of people have been reading this book lately, and I'm actually really excited to read it. I'll read you like the little inside flap. It says, in life and death there is a library. Up until now, Nora Seed's life has been full of misery and regret. She feels like she's let everyone down, including herself. But things are about to change. When she finds herself in the Midnight Library, she has a chance to make things right. The books in the Midnight Library enable Nora to live as if she had done things differently. Each one contains a different life, a possible world in which she had made different choices that played out in an infinite number of ways, affecting everyone she knew as well as many people she never met. With the help of an old friend, she can now undo every decision she regrets as she tries to work out her perfect life, but things aren't always what she imagined they'd be, and soon her choices place the library and herself in extreme danger. Before time runs out, she must answer the ultimate question: what is the best way to live? So, it's a bit of a mystery, bit of science fiction, because obviously you can't like read a book and undo changes, but I'm actually really excited for this book. I love books like this, like little mystery adventure type books, so I'm excited to read it. Also, it's a pretty short read. I think there's only like 250 pages or so, hardcover, so that's always good as well. If you guys want to read it with me, we can read it together, and then I'll do like a little review on it like I did the Perfect Marriage one. I've been just super into reading lately because I feel like it's a good disconnect. It's different than like watching YouTube videos or watching Netflix videos, and it gets me also off of social media. I feel like it kind of just helps me disconnect from the outside world just a little bit, because YouTube videos are great and I really love it, but I feel like I'm just consuming so much content lately, and it's definitely affecting like my mood sometimes. Trying to pick up and get back into reading a little bit more, especially since I have this time off from grad school. Yeah, that's just a little update. I'm actually getting ready to head back to the laundromat again. It's almost 5 o'clock and I just really want to get some clean clothes in my apartment because literally everything is in bags right now, and I don't have anything to wear. I literally don't. I'm gonna have to wear like dresses all week if I keep everything in bags like that. And then I also need to finish that work assignment that I was talking about earlier that's due, it's technically due tomorrow, but I want to try to finish it and submit it by tonight so that my manager can review it. So that's kind of like what's on the agenda this evening, and I need to take a shower because I feel really gross. Honestly exhausted. I don't even know where to start. So it's just been like a very exhausting day. I went back to the laundromat after I said I was going to, did another 4 loads of laundry, and honestly that is just what set me over the edge. That's what just fully drained me. So after that I came back here, made a pizza, took a shower, been watching Rachel Radke's vlog, was folding some clothes that I don't know where they're gonna go yet because my drawers have to like stay empty, and I've been drinking water and hydrating and answering a few emails. I just feel like I've been all over the place today and haven't had a moment to chill or sit down. But my apartment's an absolute wreck. Let me show you. Got even worse than what I showed you earlier. Now we have like a drying situation. Like I washed too many clothes because I have to wash all of that and like every single item of my clothing that was touching my bed. But I washed so many clothes that they stopped fitting on the drying rack, and I had to take a shower so I couldn't hang them out in the shower, so I started laying them all over the bench in this area. I washed my shoes, so literally it's just an absolute mess, and therefore I'm leaving it and I'm not sleeping here tonight, because sleeping in a messy apartment that looks like this, I don't think I'd be able to sleep. I think I would just want to get up and like clean, and it would stress me out even more. So I'm leaving it, vacating the premises, and then I'll come back to it tomorrow morning and like try to figure out, hopefully some of these clothes will be dry and I can put them away and then continue doing laundry and maybe not do as much as I did the first time, because this is just, the fact that my apartment, my dining room table has become a clothing rack is not chill. But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. We're vacating the premises, cleaned up what I could, so the kitchen area looks nice, gorgeous, other than the pizza pan. My bedroom looks completely fine, other than the clothes that I don't really know what to do with yet. That's additional sheets, and then I packed my bag to leave tonight. So my bedroom at least looks put together, and so does the kitchen, but that area, not so much. But like I said, I'm getting ready to head out, so I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this little productive day in my life, hot mess day in my life, whatever you want to call it. Welcome to the shit show. All that being said, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe down below if you are not subscribed already. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.